Welcome back, Stingers, and welcome to the Scorpio Season Self-Love Series. Well, I'm going to give you one self-esteem tip every day for 29 days, helping you transform into the powerful Scorpio you were meant to be. If today is your born day, happy birthday! I want you guys to accept and make peace with your current and past self. Yes, we're talking about going back to when you were a hot mess. Some of you have done horrendous things in your life. You've cheated, you've stolen, you've robbed, you've been promiscuous, you've killed people. I don't know, you've done some terrible things, honey. But that person from your past has set you up for who you are right now. And some of you are fabulous people. You've turned over new leaves. You've done so many amazing things that it's like incredible. You can't even believe you've gotten thus far. This is what I want you guys to do. I want you to go in your journal and I want you to go back. Go back when you were your most hurt, when you were your most violent, when you were at a point when you never thought you was going to make it through. And I want you to thank that person for setting you up for the life you have now. You cannot love your current self if you have not gone back and love your past self. I love my younger version of myself. Even when I didn't then, I love her now. She set me up for everything that I have in my life currently. And I thank her all the time for that. I have for you guys a surprise. I have actress and astrologer Novi Brown, who is going to go a little bit deeper into self-acceptance. Let's take a look.
Hi Stingers, this is Novi. Thank you so much for joining me on my video during Scorpio season. I'm so excited to be featured on Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon channel. This is literally one of the first stops that I made into my transformation, into my spiritual journey. So I love the fact that I'm here. This is full circle. And that's what I want to talk about, my Scorpio babies. Okay, we know that we go through a lot of cycles in life, a lot of personal transformations, but I really want you to be aware of who and what you are. As a Scorpio, we rule traditionally the 8th house. The 8th house is the house of personal transformation. It's about the house of vulnerability, intimacy. It's the house of merging energies together beyond the superficialities of the meeting. It's how we can bring two or more energies together and how we can create a new experience that we can learn from. You know, the 8th house is traditionally ruled by Scorpio energy. It is traditionally ruled by Mars and Pluto, which, you know, a lot of people see Mars as the warrior and Scorpio, which is ruled by Aries traditionally, and Scorpio is Mars and Pluto, which is the sniper. Okay. And sniper energy is obviously a very specific type of energy. And being a Scorpio is a very specific type of lifestyle. Of course, every other lifestyle as well, but we're specifically talking about us. When people meet us, they have no choice but to go further than they want to go. When they meet us, they are at a spiritual crossroad. And that is our assignment, is to bring out these hidden secrets, motives from people. Okay, that's literally our job. Our job is to cause a sort of destruction to a person's ego. And many times this is a very isolating and lonely lifestyle, but that's only because of where the world is at right now. And as you guys see, okay, Uranus is in Taurus for the next 7 years until about 2026, I believe. And Taurus is our sister sign. People's values are dramatically and suddenly shifting and changing. And as a Scorpio, and as any person, but as a Scorpio, you are called at a certain moment in your life. We have to understand that the darkness is just as valuable as the light, because we spend half of our day in the dark and half of our day in the light. But what do we do in the dark that we don't do in the light? We rest, we recuperate, we re-energize and regenerate. This is why our energy is so important. Of course, we could talk about the sexual aspect and all that other stuff, but this is really about being able to take ownership of your own power as a Scorpio, and knowing that when you show up in somebody's life, sometimes you're a guest star, sometimes you're a day player, and sometimes you're a series regular. But you really have to see where you draw the line. And also really understand that as a Scorpio, you are here to help shift people into their next phase. And that is not us being used. That is just our assignment. That's our job. And there's going to be a few select people who are going to stay around, that are going to play those series regulars in our lives. But honestly, honey, most people are just day players, guest stars, one-liners, okay? And that's okay, because our role is to shift people's intimacy, vulnerability, and emotional spectrums. We want to start coming away from bonding with toxic situations, because as Scorpios, we get addicted to transforming. But at a certain point, we have to transform on a higher level. You know what I'm saying? And we have to want healing over anything else in our own personal life. And that's when you're vibrating higher. And that's when you fully accepted your role in this society and in this lifetime. This lifetime, we are here to shed the light. We are here to unveil the traumas. We are here to be authentic, to be raw, to be transparent. That takes hard work. It is not for the lighthearted, and sometimes we can't even handle it. But that's why we need to create spaces for ourselves where we can recuperate. And also remember, there's a lot of other energies in your chart that you could be playing with. You know, this is why when we're talking about Scorpio, we're talking about self-empowerment. That's why I love this channel. And knowing who you are instead of running away from it, instead of not taking your assignment with pride and with joy. You know, we are here. We are never going to be forgotten. We are never going to be misunderstood in the long run. That's what our energy is about. And that's accepting your own power, accepting that you need to show up when you need to show up, and you need to do it with your full attention, with your full authenticity, with full transparency. We don't get to hide this lifetime. As much as we would like to say that we get to hide and keep all the secrets, but you see the secrets come and bite us in our ass. That's why when Pluto comes, Mars comes, they be fucking shit up. You know, so it's better to live a life of transparency and honesty. It's better to live a life of healing. You know, we have to get out of the obsessive need for toxic situations and understand that we have the power to heal ourselves in this lifetime. And it's shown to us through our one-on-one relationships. That's why, honey, when they meet us, they're never the same again. Okay? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's enjoy our season, okay? Talk to y'all soon. Bye.